Hello, everybody. This is Kelly Stamp. Hello?
I knew you would come back for me.
Chris Evans, I did not come back for you. I did not come back to the East Coast for you.
So you don't want to see my cannoli?
No. I mean, yes. No, look. Right now, I am focused on storytelling and resurrecting my channel. Thank you very much. Right now, in the middle of filming a video for the Stampede on how I got scammed my second night in New York City. Thank you. Yeah, goodbye. Men. Hello, everybody. This is Kelly Stamp's new and improved first class priority mail envelope. I got gently scammed somehow, gently robbed. I don't even know if robbing is the right word because it was semi-voluntary, but it wasn't. So let me just explain. First of all, do you want water or anything or any snacks? No? Okay. No, I was not robbed at, gunpoint. I am safe. Thank you for the concern. That would never happen to me anyway. I watched enough of those videos on TikTok on how to turn the pistol on somebody. That would just never happen. In my places in Boston, Florida, and where else have I moved? Texas. There has already been a fancy built-in thermostat or air conditioning situation. You just go up to the button, it's done. I completely forgot that in pre-war buildings that you have to install an AC. So I got here the first night. Oh man, it was just scorching hot. It was like 90 degrees. And this apartment has been vacant for a long time because most people are not stupid enough to pay nearly $4,000 for a studio. It's not stupid. It's a great apartment. It's so bright. This is a rare type of place where I actually get everything I need in one apartment somehow. Basically, I'm never allowed to move again. I can't. This is one of those places that you can actually consider a complete apartment, a real apartment. No mice either, got renovated anyway. Anywho. The one thing this place is missing is an AC. So I realized, oh darn, it's been vacant for a while. There has been no flow, no airflow. So immediately I go on Google because I thought you're supposed to call somebody to go install an AC. I have a list of resources when I moved in, the super, the leasing team, about laundry in the building, how to use it, all these things. But what wasn't there, there was a handyman request, but it was 4th of July weekend. It was just hectic. No one was answering the phone. So I figured instead of dealing with the handyman, because I tried contacting the handyman here, they said go through da-da-da website and do this. The website's down. It's not working. Nothing is working. Nobody will respond to me. Granted, it was the holiday weekend, but even when Monday came around, no one answered me. I'm on my own. I don't know how people here contact who's in charge. I think no one is in charge. So what did I do? Shameless self-promo. That's my case that I made. Thank you very much. It's very QuickBooks. Yes, Massey Block. So I went on Google and I typed in air conditioning services near me. Now a few places come up. Home Depot comes up. I called them on the phone. I said, how much does it cost to have an AC installed in my apartment? They said $400. I said, what? That's crazy. That's how much I spent on contact lenses. Like Vision, AC, Vision, doesn't make any sense. So I find a different place near me. They have about 10 Google reviews. I like supporting small business. It looked like a small business run by, some nice mom and pop shop. I called them. I said, hey, I note my language. I do not have an air conditioner in my apartment. I don't know how this works. Can someone come please install an air conditioner so that I have one? I have several windows here. I can measure them for you. This guy, super sweet dude. He sounds Italian at first. He's like, oh, no problem. Like, all right, when do you need it? I'm like, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm burning up in here. I need an AC as soon as possible. I can sleep another night, but I have this little fan on me. I'm just hyperventilating. If you know, you know. If you're living in a place where there's no air conditioner, you get it. I'm delirious at this point. So granted that I'm a bit delirious, there's a possibility that maybe my language wasn't as clear as it should have been, but I'm a very good communicator. Someone commented a long time ago that, quote, hey, I'm a Latina watching you from a different country. Your voice sounds like the voice exercises in my English school book. Yes. They're saying that I sound robotic, but in a really pleasant way. What I'm saying is, I think I communicated, okay? I made it very clear that I do not have an AC. I need an AC. How much will it cost to have an AC installed and have the AC brought to me? This person Didn't give me a number amount, but he said, I believe it's 160. I said, is that for the AC or for the installation? He's like, installation. I said, okay, cool. Yeah, just let me know which one, I guess, and I'll just have money for the AC when you get here. He schedules it for the next morning. So now, today is July 5th. So it's 9 a.m. No one's contacting me so far. 10 a.m. He said he would be here between 9 and 11 a.m. 10 a.m. comes, no one answers. At 10:55, all right, 5 minutes to the closing period of when this AC person is supposed to be here with my air conditioner, I get a text. It says, hey, I am the handyman. Now I'm thinking it's from the building company because I was getting texts from everybody else in the building saying, you got your renter's insurance, you got your electric on, do you have Con Ed? Everyone's texting me on the team here in the building. I thought this person was from the building because he said, hey, I'm the handyman. So I said, hey, what's up? And he said, what do you need? I said, oh, well, a dog that will somehow take itself out every morning. I would like a small loan of $1 billion. I'm just being silly on the phone, saying things that I want and need. I said, I want a house in Nantucket. I want a house in Jamaica. He says, okay, do you need me or not? I said, no, I don't. Thank you, though. He said, okay, cool. I said, okay, cool. By the way, who do you work for? Because just to be clear, the language was kind of weird. No answer. Okay, so he calls me. I pick up. I'm like, hello? Heavy breathing. This is what it sounded like. All right, we're just heavy breathing. At this point, I'm scared. Keep in mind, this is like the first month of July. So many people are moving back after running away from the city and realizing that, it's just too expensive. We want our space. We're all coming back. At this point, given the timing of everything, it seems like a scam because he called me, heavy breathing, hung up again, texted me, I'm the handyman. What do you need? You don't need me? Okay, cool, bye. So now it's 11:30. Clearly the AC guy is not here. I call the company that, was so sweet to me at first, and I said, where's the AC, whatever. Hey guys, where's the AC tech guy? Because he never called me, he never showed up, whatever. They said, okay, that's weird. Let's get, we'll circle back with you. I wait an hour, no one circles back with me. I'm like, all right. So then I start texting the AC guy. I go, hey, not the AC guy, the handyman. I said, hey, mysterious person, do you know how to install an AC? He goes, sure. So at this point, I have no AC. The time window for the person who I ordered has passed. No one came with the AC. I am without air conditioning. I'm getting really faint, wondering, what do I do? What do I do? All right, so at this point, I'm thinking maybe the handyman texting me works for the building. So I just simply asked him, hey, which company do you work for? I don't want to tell him, which building I live in, just in case he's like a scam artist just trying to come rob me or something. He doesn't answer me. I said, hey, which company do you work for? I want to make sure that it's like, I'm not going to invite some random guy texting me at the beginning of the month to come by if I don't know what's going on. He didn't answer. He said, should I not come? I said, who are you? I'm sorry, who do you work for? I asked him several times over text. He goes, should I not come? I said, you know what? No, but thank you. Thank you for trying. He then calls me. I said, hey, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I don't know if you work for my the building, or if you're just someone from the past because I've had other task rabbits, if you're just checking in. I said, I actually just called the company, and I said the name of the company. Let's just call it like Mike's Air Conditioning. I said, hey, I just called Mike's Air Conditioning, and a tech was supposed to be here from 9 a.m. to 11, and no one came. But if you, mysterious handyman, can help with this, maybe we can do that. But I just want to know who you are and how you got my number. Still, he's just not answering the question. It sounds like a scam because he's like getting agitated with me now. He calls me and said, hey. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. So I said, all right, you just hung up on me. All right, then, that's weird. Then he goes, I don't speak English, only through a translator. What do you need? I said, okay, cool. I go to Google Translate and I type in, I need an air conditioner installed. I don't have an air conditioner. Someone's supposed to bring me one. I can go to Home Depot and get one. If not, whatever. Like, I'm just sending him all this stuff. So then I called the AC company. I said, guys, what the fuck? Like, where's this guy at? He said you canceled. I'm like, who? He said he called you this morning and that you told him that you don't need our services anymore. I'm like, the guy who announced himself as handyman, refusing to say who he works for, what he is, why he contacted me, is the guy from the AC company, all right? Now he made it clear that he does not speak a drop of English. So then he goes, I don't speak English. What do you need? Do you still need? Now I'm like, okay, cool. You work for them. Please come by with the air conditioner. So long story short, this guy finally shows up hours later in the day. Like hours later, I'm just sitting in here heating up, don't have any furniture. He comes and he just comes in to my building with this little toolbox. I said, hi. He's like, I said, thank you so much. I don't know why Americans do this when we know someone doesn't speak the same language. You go, thank you so much. Thank you. So where's the AC? He goes, okay, Google Translate. Where, he goes, so he's just standing there now. He's just standing there like this. I'm standing here like this. I'm confused what's going on. I said, do you have the, okay, Google Translate, do you have the air conditioner? I asked for them to bring an LG air conditioner because they said they had one. Like on the phone, it was pretty evident that they had one they could provide for me. Like I wish I had the transcripts, but it sounded like they had an LG air conditioner for me that I could just pay them for. He goes, I don't know. I'm like, all right. So he calls his boss. Puts him on speaker after we just stand there back and forth, and like he doesn't know a drop of English. I said, Здравствуйте. He's like, and then I sent him this stupid thing. I was trying to like make humor with him to like make him feel comfortable because I just didn't know what else to say. I trained with Russians for figure skating, so I know a few words, LOL. And he's like, oh, gymnast. I said, yeah, but where's the AC? Where's the AC? He calls his boss, and his boss gets agitated with me. He's like, hey, you order the service, you pay for the service. I can't pay you, there's no AC, but there's no service. They told me that you had the AC. I can call, here, I'll call the police so they can sort it out. He came, you don't want AC anymore? You know what, you pay for service, we do out. He's raising his voice at me. Now, as much as I'm a thug, I start crying if people yell at me because I just don't know what to do. Guy on the phone, wherever this mysterious call center is, somewhere out in one of the outer boroughs, said, yes, we have an AC for you to install. I gave the dimensions. So here's my thought process here. I think this is a really well thought out scam. This dude, by the way, when he called his boss, it was like on his little phone, he had a picture of his boss like this. So as unofficial POTUS, I do what I always do, which is offer a logical solution. As he is shouting at me on the phone, calling me a female dog. Yeah, you told me you robbing us. You say I'm robbing you. No, you robbed. I realized that I'm giving the same voice from that purse video where the guy claimed that he made my bag. I made that bag. Like all my characters have the same voice, whatever. Imagine this being Russian though. He's like, you say I robbed you, you rob us. You have my guy come out there, you say you no pay? No, that's a problem with me. I don't like problem, I go up and we talk. He's shouting at me. I said, look, I will pay your man for driving out here from, you know, wherever, maybe Brighton Beach. I will pay him for coming out super far from wherever he came from. It sounds like it was at least 2 hours. However, I cannot pay you for an air conditioner, which is $400 something plus the service. No, he hangs up on me. I'm like, oh fuck, he's coming here. The guy suddenly knows English. He goes, he's coming. I'm like, oh, great. So he's coming here. I said, how far away is he? He's like, we come from, translator, how far is he? He's like, hour. I'm like, okay, how long does it take for a New York City cop to show up? 10 hours. Okay, I don't have time. So I called 911 because I'm a little scared. I said, 911, what's your emergency? Oh, that's my voice, sorry. 911, what's your emergency? I said, hi, I'm getting gently robbed right now. They're like, ma'am, where are you? I gave my address. They said, so what's happening? I said, there's a Russian man who's coming right now. She's like, ma'am, is anyone threatening you? I said, no. She's like, look around. Is the assailant in front of you? I look, he's like this. I said, no, he's rather calm. He's not the assailant. She's like, then who is the person harming you? I said, it's his boss. She's like, is his boss there? I said, no, he's on his way. He is going to strangle me for the few $100s. He sounds desperate for it. She goes, why don't you just pay? I'm like, you're right. I could just pay, or I can just not, and I have a cop come and resolve the situation for me because he's not gonna wanna deal with a cop. Like, this is clearly a shady business. They were banking on the fact that, you know, the whole language barrier thing is bullshit, I think. So I ended up just, oh, it made me so mad. because I know I'm being scammed. I know I'm being gaslit into being told that I didn't mention that I don't have an AC, whatever. This is all gaslighting. By the way, I looked in his little toolbox. There were no tools. There were no tools. I looked in there. It was like a toilet paper roll, probably because he does go to some people's houses. You know, it's smart to bring a toilet paper roll. Actually, there was nothing in there. There were no tools. I look in there. I said, what do you have with you? So maybe we can like go to Home Depot. I looked in his bag. There are no tools. So that's when I knew this was a scam. I was hoping that maybe there was just a miscommunication. No. Arms crossed guy was saying, look, there's a miscommunication here, but you have to pay him. I said, no, there is no miscommunication. My biggest pet peeve is when people tell you, they gaslight you into saying there's a miscommunication. No, you fucked up. You don't know how to communicate. You purposely did this. This is a scam. I know it. Okay, anyway, I go into my wallet. I go pull out a couple $100. I'm like, here. I give him 200. It's just, arms crossed guy showing up and fighting with me and possibly punching me in the face and taking more, or just give him money so he can get out of my face and tell his boss that the job was done or something. I don't know. I end up giving this guy money and I am fuming. I am crying and I'm mad at the same time and scared. So then the guy's like, oh, okay, thank you, bye. And he walks out the door in the little toolbox that has no tools. And he's gone. So what happened? I ended up Googling, YouTubing how to install an AC. I did half of it myself, couldn't do the whole like drilling into the window thing. So I got someone else to come and finish the job. Woohoo! Yes, I have an AC. Finally, the apartment is cooling off. Then no, of course, the story can't end with a happy ending. I get this note. For fire safety reasons, please remove the air conditioner from the fire escape. You have to place in the other window. Only if they knew the hell that I went through to get the AC installed in the first place.